about what the Bible obviously says is against it. You know, nothing to slack. When I say what the Bible obviously says is against lying, I bring that out, or you tripping. Or if I bring it out, that the Lord only deals with Israel, bring out a scripture saying the Lord deals with Gentiles and the Greeks, like he changed his mind. The Lord don't that means you saying the Lord contradicts himself, and you get to pick what he want, what he said. You know what kind of God you believe in that contradicts itself. Okay?
Well, I'm gonna say it goes back to the point you brought out, as far as you know, the ones that teach that it's okay to break the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? That's against all of that, man. That's what they want to hear. It's easy that way, man. It's way easy. Life is easy if you can do what you want to do and still get what you want, man. If I can be late to work and still get paid the full hours as if I was clocked in when I was on time, and I clocked out, I come late, leave early, and still get paid 8 hours. Life is easy if I can do that. You know, I get to sleep as much as I want, and I get to leave work early and go home and sleep more if I want to sleep and still get paid. That's easy. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to getting up when you don't want to have to, or staying later than you have to, you know what I'm saying, to make your ends meet or pay your bills to sustain in a society, man. That's harder.
You gotta do what you gotta do. It's about truth, because really, in reality, it's, like I said, it covers all areas. Sometimes the truth is easy. Sometimes you have to leave early because there ain't nobody coming. Sometimes you gotta stay late because everybody's there. It's just what it's just what it is. That's the truth. Now when you're bullshitting, when everybody's there, you gotta leave, because you gotta leave because you get off at such and such amount of time, and that's the law. But when you ain't getting your hours, you begging for hours to stay. And it creates unbalance. The truth is balance, man. And it's like the opposite of lies. There's no specific type of balance to it, but it's a balance. The balance is truth. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you got money, keep your money. Whereas you don't got money, give me your money. I need that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody offer you something, I need that.
Bro, she said I can't do it with you,
you know?
Right here.
So the truth is what it is. Okay? Go ahead, you got it? Yeah, get that.
Sirach chapter 39 and 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies.
And be occupied in prophecies. Us as Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans should be occupied in prophecies. That's the scriptures. We should be occupied in what's going on. Okay? When that Mike Brown situation happened, off the dump, it raised flags for me off the rip, because why is the so-called white man all of a sudden so fascinated about black justice? You know what I'm saying? Why are they publicizing it so much? Our people have been getting shot unjustifiably for years, man, for decades, man. Okay, I grew up witnessing it and reading stories about it. I grew up with that, man. All of a sudden it's on the news. You niggas grew up with that. Now it's on the news, you rolling with it. Bunch of bandwagon niggas, man. Okay? And they ain't doing nothing. That Mike Brown situation ain't doing nothing but a test run for martial law, approving to put pressure on niggas in the hood, man. It ain't nothing but it's a trial run, man.
When you look into it, the first reports that the 911 call, the 911 dispatcher actually got for the whole situation was the news.
Yep, the news
reported it first, and that don't make no sense. It's always the people.
Well, how the news get there for? Who warned the news? You a person gotta warn the news before the news get the information.
Yeah. Tyrone seen Pookie get shot. He called 911.
911.
Then 911 called the police.
Gets out there, word gets out there.
And then that's when the news come.
Yeah, ain't Tyrone call the news and then news call 911. You know, it don't work like that. know what I'm saying? That's all. That shit is a good situation put to use. A bad situation put to use. Salakia. You know, that Mike Brown situation ain't nothing but an exercise for martial law on how to contain niggas, man. That's all that is, man. Now I'm talking to the brother, and I'm pretty sure you know about when they was rioting recently. They're protesting, peaceably protesting, so-called, however they put it. That when they was out there that recently, I believe last night, that they were protesting. Of course, they were shooting tear gas on people, shooting them with rubber bullets. The fucking bullets only 3 could fit in your hand. Wooden bullets.
Yeah, they had them big ass wooden bullets.
Yeah, they're about this big around, hitting you with that, man. That's like a shotgun pellet. It gotta be coming out a shotgun sized gun. It ain't coming out no fucking 45. Alright, no 40 calibers. No deuce. No deuce like a big deuce with big nozzle about that big just at the tip. You know? It's coming out a shotgun sized gun, which means that's velocity, man.
Of course.
That's what a shotgun is all about, velocity, hitting you hard. You know what I'm saying? No accuracy, just fucking you up when in contact. Okay? But my whole point is, they're not only doing that, but then you had a situation where you had one of the social media guys bring out the fact that they had somebody threw a Molotov cocktail at a restaurant and lit it on fire, right? While the riot was going. And then the protesters put it out. Okay, which I agree with the brother, well, I agree with the nigga, whatever who he is. Basically, if they're using protesters as a situation to throw, ain't nothing but an FBI agent throwing that Molotov cocktail.
Provocateurs.
Yeah, provocateurs are, you know, basically being provocative or provoking. You know what I'm saying? While they're rioting, while the police are doing anti-rioting, they bust a store, light it on fire. It's gonna incite the people, man. The dumbass niggas. Oh shit, it's on. It's a fire. You know, let's turn it up. You know, police. Oh, let's turn it up. Get on the news. Somebody started a fire. It wasn't the police, because the police are the police.
They here to save you, like
like my nephew. They're here to save you. The police are here to do their job. Somebody, a criminal, lit that store on fire.
And if you listen to the store clerks said that everybody that was ransacking the place and rioting, trying to take over and stealing all that stuff, they didn't recognize any of them. And Ferguson is a small town, so you know who's in your area or not. That's people coming from out of state, out of the city, coming in there doing the rioting. It's not the people.
Agents, man.
Exactly.
paid actors.
It's not the people fucking up their own stores. You know what I'm saying? We got to live here tomorrow. Why would I burn down this store? I go to this store every morning. It's right across the street. Well, I'm going to burn it down. Now I got to go 4 or 5 miles down the road. It doesn't make sense.
It's like when they had the Boston bombing, man. When you go and you watch the videos, how they was exposing all that, they have paid actors, man. I believe it's called Project Mockingbird or something like that, man. They have paid actors, because it's one bitch, she be at all the fucking calamities, man.
Yeah, she was at the shooting.
Angela some shit, you know. She was at the school shooting with the old boy who shot up the elementary school.
And the
she
bombing.
she was at the Boston bombing when they got the brothers and all of that. And she's switching names, man. But it's the same face, just different hairstyle and a different name. So they have paid actors, man. They have, like the brother said, if the store closed and recognize them are paid actors coming in to start shit, to spike shit up, man. Provocateurs, man.
Yep. So basically, what's going on is that their end goal is to get the people riled up. Two, their ultimate goal is, according to the prophecies, martial law, man. Okay, let's get that scripture. What it says, shall overwhelm as a flood. You should be thrown into prison. It's going to be martial law, man. It's going to be a time where America's so-called democracy pushes capitalism on people, man. It is a capitalist country that gives the image of democracy, man. Okay? Because you can't go against homosexuality. You can't go against the laws. You're not free. Only thing you're free from is the Bible. Okay? You got it?
Yeah.
Revelations or what you got?
As a flood, I got the
Okay,
Isaiah.
you cool.
Isaiah 59 and 19.
It's so fun.
So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them.
Yeah, and that's not even a flood. That's a river. That's a river compared to what's going to happen. That's a leak in the ceiling. Okay, that Ferguson, Missouri. That's a leak in the ceiling compared to the drama that the so-called white man's going to bring down on our people. And they're working that out right in the hood. They're learning how to maintain Negroes. Okay, that's what they're learning how to do. They ain't nothing but a test run.
I was about to say Hurricane Katrina wasn't nothing but a test run.
Yep, on how to maintain Negroes.
Because at the end of the day, they know out of all the rebels, we're the ones that's going to be the hardest to take down, man. We're going to be the ones the hardest to take down at the end of the day, man. So they have to learn how to handle us, what we're going to react, our reaction off a certain action, man. Because with every action, there's a reaction. So they can have this case with Mike Brown, and let's see how they do, and let's bring in some paid actors, and man, that's what the devil do.
Yeah, everything is above ground, fighting against the Most High. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And then when it goes on down to the order, after spiritual, you got Israelites. That's it. After spiritual, you got Israelites. And then you got the rest of the world. So after trying to destroy the spiritual aspect of the Most High, to destroy the physical, you got to destroy Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? But you niggas out there are not occupied in prophecies. You're occupied in anointings, blessings, all kind of fuckery, man. Okay? Go ahead. Oh, we got that.
I got Revelation.
Okay, yeah.
Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, death and destruction. Unto the inhabitants of the earth, punishments. Go ahead.
And of the sea.
And of the sea is basically the people. Okay, and the waters, man.
Yep.
The fish of the sea. Yep. Because you got that nuclear fallout, things of that nature. Because the so-called white man ain't gonna stop till he destroy everything. Okay, go ahead.
For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
The devil is a so-called white man. Let's get that straight. And that book, sometimes it goes to the Roman Empire, sometimes it goes to the so-called white man himself, Edom. Alright, and when we say so-called white man is the devil, it may put a shiver down a couple of niggas' spine, and all of a sudden we out here tripping for stating the obvious that you white people are devils. You white people ain't do nothing to the whole world but bring hell on people, man. When you average every day, white people just don't just act like it didn't happen. I didn't do it, but you benefit off of it. All right, we in the ghettos because of slavery. If we had the same start as you had, we would be ahead of you. Okay, we would be ahead of you. It ain't no be the same. It'll be an even race. We would be ahead of you. Because ain't no way that we making that there's a nigga out here that's making more money than a cracker after slavery. That shouldn't be possible. Unless he killed a million niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only really I stand corrected. That's the only way a nigga gonna get to the top. Kill a million niggas, mentally or physically. Yep, selling them. Yo.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath.
The so-called white man come down unto us having great wrath. Go ahead.
Because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
He know that he had but a short time. They know what's going on. So-called white man knows what's going on according to the prophecies. He knows what's going on in the society. This ain't no, as soon as I finish college,